Morning, y'all. Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, and Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? You all right? Okay. Today is Sunday, January 21st, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 21. In today's show, we will cover Danger Will Robinson, high school, and the beloved Strawberry Hill. Let's go. In my life, the 366 Project, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1975. Let me write that down in case you forget it. Okay. So, back then, we used to ride our motorcycles everywhere. I was a senior in high school, so was my brother. All our buddies had motorcycles, and we lived to ride. So, there was a place called Rock Island. And Rock Island led over to 360, where Highway 360 is now. And there were hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails that we all used to ride. And they had this one section called the Bowl, and a lot of people would park there with their trucks and trailers, and then they would disperse and ride out all through the trails. I mean, it was so big, they would have the Roach Coach out there. They had people selling throttle cables and clutch levers and brake levers and all kinds of stuff. So we used to like to go out there early in the morning and spend all day long out there. So if we could take some beer, that was a good thing. So our whole focus would be, Friday night, or say we were going to go out there Sunday, Saturday, get some beer. So one time we took up a collection and we got on our bikes and we went to the beer store. You could drink beer at 18. Problem is we weren't 18. So we would sit on the side of the beer store and wait for somebody to pull up that looked cool, and we'd say, hey, can you get us a case of beer and a couple of bottles of Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill? We'll be glad to pay you with a couple of beers or something. And a lot of times they turned us down, and a lot of times they didn't. So one time we made this big score. We had a couple of cases of beer, a couple of bottles of Boone's Farm, and I think we may even have a bottle of MD 2020. Mad Dog 2020. Terrible stuff. We got it. We were coming back. We were going down California Crossings right over here, not far from Strokers. Headed back to Irving. We got pulled over. The cop was old guy. He's probably 40. We were 16. And he said, you boys going to have to pour this stuff out right here in the grass. What? Please, no, this is all the money we had. Okay, you don't have to pour it out. We can call your parents. No, please, no. We poured all that stuff out, and that hurt so bad, I still remember it to this day. So we learned a lesson. If we go to the beer store and get beer and wine, do it in different little groups so we don't lose the whole kit and caboodle on one whack. Still hurts today. So check that truck, you big old woo doo 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 Batman. Look at that. So these are another pair of Batman shoes. I've got a couple. These are black Chuck Taylor high tops, the black and gold logo, gold Batman logo, black toe, black sole, double invisible black racing stripes, black shoestrings, one eye down, Double knotted for safety. I like these shoes. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Yes, they are, Mr. Fairless. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. We got these zip-up hoodies with the Strokers Dallas embossed on there. The Chopper, Rick Fairless. These are some good zip-up hoodies. We also have the pullover hoodies, but we also have the zip-up hoodies. Southern slang, sody water. That means a Coke, which yesterday we found out that that means any kind of cold drink, soda pop. My grandpa used to call it soda water. You boys want a soda water? Yes, sir. What kind you want? Oh, Dr. Pepper. Okay, boys. How about a RC? Yes, sir. You want a moon pie with it? Yes, sir. A lot of yes, sir going on there. Dad joke, true terror. Think about it. True terror is realizing that your high school class is running the country now. Yogiism. I knew the record would stand until it was broken. Okay, after that. We got the dad joke, we got the yogi, we got the southern slang. How about that? Get off the couch and motivational minute. When something unfortunate happens, you have three choices. You can let it define you. You can let it destroy you. Or you can let it strengthen you. I vote number 3. When something unfortunate happens, get past it. Don't let it define you. Don't let it destroy you. Get past. We all have bad things happen to us. Get past it. Yeah, it may take you a while. That's okay. That's okay. Just get past it. You know, a couple of months ago, I posted that I had these cuts on my fingers and stuff, and y'all recommended some kind of cream that I can put on my arms and legs and hands. What was that called? Because most of you said the same thing, but it was something I'd never heard of. I'd like to get some, if you could remind me what that was. StrokersDallasMerch.com. We talked about the hoodie. We got hats. We got all kinds of stuff. I'm going to leave you with this. You remember Lost in Space? So the catchphrase for that, people think, was, Danger, Will Robinson. Did you know, and that was from the robot. Did you know that that robot only said that phrase one time during the entire run of Lost in Space? One time. What he really said was, danger, danger. But for some reason, Danger, Will Robinson is what we have in our heads. And that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. So last night I went out to supper, my wife and I did, with some former employees. They surprised me. It was wonderful. There's probably maybe a dozen of them there, and we got to reminisce about things we used to do and how long they worked there and how I hired them and other people that worked there. It was like a class reunion almost. And I want to do it again. At some point I want to get like all the former employees together. Well, most of them. Some of them ain't welcome back here, but most of them. I'd like to get together and have like a big Strokers family reunion. That would be nice. It'd be nice if you'd come see me, or if you'd check out my website, StrokersDallasMerch.com. All right, gotta go. Gotta get a soda water. Love you. Bye.